Hey, what's up everyone? Before I start the collection video, I just want to say one thing real quick about my Q&A video that I started a few days ago at this point. I was supposed to do a Q&A answer portion where I answer your questions on Wednesday. Obviously that didn't happen. Today's Thursday. The reason why is because I was a little bit busy with Christmas shopping and all this other stuff. So I decided, you know what, I want to wait and do it when I actually have time. I don't want to rush through your questions. I had a lot of questions. 43 comments. And most likely, most of them had one or two questions. So I'm going to estimate about 60 questions. So I will be answering those most likely on Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve, look forward to that video. If not, maybe Christmas Day. We'll see. But I will have a lot of other videos for Christmas Day. But I'm going to say Christmas Eve. That's like that's the date. That's it. That's the official date. That's when it's coming. So anyway, enjoy the collection video. Cut. Wait, hold on. And cut. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another video game collection video, and this time I am here to show you out there my factory sealed game and some movies collection. It's still a video game collection video, but I have like 4 things for my Blu-ray collection that I want to show you that is factory sealed, but most of these are definitely video game. So of course, a factory sealed, if you do not know, is just unopened. It's a game that you got, a special edition, or just regular game, or whatever you got that is just still sealed from the factory it came from. Not resealed by GameStop like they do, but still sealed when it was originally sealed, when it was still new. It might not look new, but it still has the plastic on it, so technically it's new even if the box or whatever is damaged. But anyway, I'm here to show you my factory sealed collection. A lot of them are video games, but again, like I said, about 4 of them are movies that I thought was you know, they're good enough to show, definitely. So, you know, let's start with the movies just to get them out of the way, because the video games is what really, you know, that's the ones that are pretty huge. But first thing I have here for movie collection is the Iron Giant Signature Edition, which I showed this in one of my videos in the past. I think it was a non-boxing, I called it, because I didn't unbox it. Still sealed, you can see. And I kept this. Oh, that's my computer. Let me mute that. Shut up. So here you go, Iron Giant. Hell yeah. Love this movie. Still have yet to open this. Really, I didn't keep this to have as a collector's item, even though really I did. But that wasn't the main reason why I wanted this, and I wanted it sealed. It's just a nice looking box. I just like the way this looks. And I know right when I open it, the box is going to start looking like shit somehow, and it's just not going to look great. This just makes it look nice. Also, it's one of those boxes where if you stand it up when it's open, like when you already take off the plastic, it's one of those boxes you can actually tell that the box will start sliding open. So, yeah. Also, the stuff in it is kind of cool, but it's nothing that I'll be presenting. Like, there's a little figurine that's like this big, which is cool, but, you know, I could get a Funko Pop that's bigger and looks better. So if I really want to represent the Iron Giant, I'll do that. Which, by the way, I do have an Iron Giant Funko Pop. So, yeah. So there you go. That's the Iron Giant. And put that there because it's a little big. Next is, this one's probably never going to be rare or anything. But I do have Alien on Blu-ray. So I'm going to keep this one sealed because this is a nice little box. This is Alien 35th Anniversary Edition, which I got for $5 out of Best Buy. I'm sure it's never going to be rare. But again, it's a nice looking box. And it looks nice in the collection. Alien, of course, the OG. This movie's amazing. When did this come out? 2014, I think, right? I'm talking about this version of the movie before someone says, that came out in the 70s, idiot. If it came out in 2014, yeah, the movie came out, I think, in 1979. So I'm pretty sure that this came out in 2014. But who knows? Maybe it came out in 2015 and they were just like, screw it. They call it 35th anyway. We want to make more money. I don't know, it doesn't say. But anyway, nice little collector's edition, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I could leave this there. It's not that big. Next is for a movie that was very disappointing, but I got this anyway because these collector's editions usually retain their value and maybe sometimes go up. And this is Batman the Killing Joke. This is the Best Buy version, which comes with a graphic novel. There are versions where it just comes with the figure and that's it. But the Best Buy version comes with a graphic novel, which is not the Killing Joke. Which you would think they just put the Killing Joke graphic novel in the Killing Joke, but they don't. They put The Man Who Laughs. which I guess is a Joker origin story. So I guess it's fitting. It just wouldn't make more sense if they put the actual Killing Joke, but whatever. I have the Killing Joke, so I guess it's good that they didn't. But I'm never going to open it, so it doesn't matter. This one, I should say that I have way more sealed games and movies than I will be showing you here. But these are sealed games and movies that I will not be opening. Okay? So these are ones that will always stay in their packaging because I don't really want to play them, or I've played them before, or I want to keep them as collector's items or whatever. So I do have plenty of other ones that are sealed, but most likely I'll never... I'll probably open those and I'll never keep them in the package. There's a ton of new games I just got, so I won't be showing you those. Like, I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 I haven't even opened. Might even get rid of that, I'm not even sure. But there's a lot of games I just recently got from, like, Black Friday and stuff. Those won't be shown because I will be playing those in the future. Or getting rid of them, like I said with Xenoverse. But anyway, next one is Transformers the movie. This is a Shout Factory Steelbook, which was a little hard to get, so I really thought this would actually go up in price, but all I've been seeing it do is go down in price, sadly. It's still sealed. This one might be something I open in the future, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see, because I really do want to watch this movie again. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I'm sure it hasn't aged extremely well, but I'm sure I'll like it as a nostalgic field trip, I guess, to my childhood, I guess you could say. So let's get to, I have PS3, I have a GameCube game, just one. I have a DS, a couple DS games, I have a PS Vita game, I have a 3DS game, but I have a bunch of 360 games. So, let's get straight to the 360 games, because I have a lot of them. Actually, let's do from order of when they came out, systems. So let's do the original Xbox first. Okay, I only have 3 games for it, too, so... first one is The Bard's Tale, which I got this, surprisingly enough, I got this from a website called Leap Trade, which... Some of you might remember I used to do videos for Leap Trade, like I would show what I got from Leap Trade. It's not 99 Gamers. That site was a piece of shit. Even though I loved it when I was using it, it ripped off so many people by just closing down early and all your currency was gone and stuff. It was a nightmare. But anyway, Leap Trade is still around. Leap Trade is a pretty damn good trading site from what I see. And I got this. 5 coins, which is, I guess, $5. And they sent me a brand new sealed one. So that was actually kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. Next one is The Haunted Mansion, which comes with the free ticket to go see the movie. I can't wait to see it. It looks good. Eddie Murphy being funny. Oh, I'm funny. I'm Eddie Murphy. And I can't wait to see it. This is factory sealed. This movie is a piece of shit. I was just kidding. It came out 13 years ago at this point. It wasn't good, and I'm sure this game wasn't good either. This one actually has some tearing in the back, you can see, which sucks, but it does have the seal, and it still has most of the plastic, so, yeah. And next one is another one I think I got from, I think Leap Trade for $5, which might have been what it's exactly worth sealed. Classified The Sentinel Crisis, which I have no idea what this is. I mean, I've heard of it, but I know it's a FPS, but I don't know if it's supposed to be good, bad, underrated, overrated, piece of shit. I don't know. Could be anything. They could be disguising it as a FPS on the back and it could be a card game. Who knows? I have no clue. But it's sealed. So there you go. So that's my Xbox original sealed collection. All T for Teen games. Look at that. I don't know why that's such a big thing. Oh, it's T for Teen. So let's start with my 360 collection because there's a lot of them here, so let's get through these pretty quick. First is Call of Juarez The Cartel. Piece of shit game. I will never play this again. It's awful. I did 2 reviews for this motherfucker back in 2011. I remember this. I did 2 reviews, and they both got taken down from Ubisoft. I did one with gameplay and one when it was just me in front of a camera saying how much this game sucks, and they both got removed. And I did 2 reviews because the first one with the gameplay got removed, so I was like, okay, maybe it's just the gameplay that was the problem. Let me redo the review with just my face. And they still removed it. Because I talk shit about their awful fucking game. So that ever since 2011, I've had a problem with Ubisoft. Even though I still like a lot of their games, I've had a problem just because of that. And I'm sure it was just one shitty intern or whatever that did that. They were just like, remove. You said bad about a Call of Juarez game. They even fucking make it. It was the boys that did that Dead Island and the other 2 Call of Juarez games. Actually, other 3 at this point because there's another one that kind of made up for it. Because I was a big fan of Call of Juarez. I liked the first one. I loved the second one. besides Red Dead and Gun, that is probably the second one is probably my favorite Western of all time, and it was one of my favorite games of that year, which was I think 2009, so it was a year before Red Dead. But yeah, that game took it to a modern setting. It was terrible, looked awful, terrible everything. I fucking hated it. Next one is Dark Void, which, weird enough, I got this from a GameStop. It was used, and I saw, supposedly it was used. Someone fucked up, because you're not supposed to buy, when you're in a GameStop, you're not supposed to buy games that are not used. Like if it's sealed, you're not supposed to take them unless they're, you know, opened up. But I guess someone just didn't notice, or they didn't give a shit, and they just slapped on a used sticker on this, and I guess bought it from someone, and there you go. I got $4 new. It's probably not worth anything. It's a shitty game. Next one, these are Kinect games. I got a couple of them. Actually, I got a few of them. First is Just Dance 3, which is sealed. Probably will stay like that. Next is Black Eyed Peas Experience. I remember getting this for like $8 at a Target or something like that, or a Walmart, and I never opened it. Probably never will. Again, these are games that I most likely will never open. Unless I bring back my Kinect series, which, I used to do a Kinect series where I just played shitty Kinect games, flailed my fat around. Alright, next Kinect game is Zumba Fitness. Was it? Join the Party. Again, I have a huge Xbox 360 collection. So, Rabbids Alive and Kicking, sealed. I actually did play this game, just not this version of this game. Or this copy, I should say. I played it as I think a rental copy. And next one is another Zumba Fitness game, Core. So, party your abs off. That's what it says. Which I won't do. That's okay. I don't think I need to. Oh, also, I should say that one's actually really fucked up. You could tell. There you go. And the back is messed up, too. I don't know if you can see. But it is sealed, to be fair. Okay, next is Happy Feet 2, which also comes with the first movie. And that's sealed. I'm sure that's a shit game. I don't know if this is a rare or not. Most likely it's not, but you never know. Some of these movie games, for some reason, go for a lot. Like that Captain America game is going for like 30, 40. I'm sure there are other ones. I only say that one because that's the one I have. Next is Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition, which I think I got this from a GameStop for $10. It is, again, some of these complete games, or sealed games, are damaged here and there, but they're still considered new, especially if they have that seal. But yeah, that one's messed up, but it's not really worth much anyway. So next is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the Xbox 360, sealed. Got this at Walmart, I think last year, Black Friday, for $8, and I kept it sealed ever since. I felt like this was gonna probably go up in price in the future. I don't think it has yet, but I think it's like still $20. So either way, I still got a decent deal. Next is Game of Thrones, the video game, which is a pile of shit. I've actually played this. Again, not this copy because it's sealed, but it's a piece of shit game. It tried to be like kind of like Knights of the Old Republic with its combat system and stuff, and I played it before. To be fair, I played it before I started watching Game of Thrones. But even though like the story itself was okay, but there was no real likable characters. You didn't really see any characters from the show. At least from what I remember. I think you do see a couple of the smaller characters, but you don't see no Jon Snow or anything like that. At least I don't remember. Again, I haven't played. I didn't play it all. I played like halfway through, so I could just be talking out my ass. And I didn't watch the show when I was playing it. Next is Elder Scrolls Skyrim Legendary Edition, which is sealed. There you go. That's sealed. No reason to open this now because I have it on Xbox One. So, next is Band Hero, which is a game. That's about sums that up. I've never played it. I heard it's actually a pretty good one. Like it's not what was the other one? The Rock Band Guitar Hero ripoff. There was one that was really terrible. I forgot, but Rockstar? No, it's like something like that. But there's actually a couple of them that are pretty shit. Like Rock Revolution was one of them, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. It was something else. I can't remember. But whatever. Anyway, next is Yaba Ninja Gaiden Z, which this is a shitty game. And it's sealed, and it will stay sealed because I don't need to play it anymore. So, there you South Park: The Stick of Truth. I got this after I pretty much I sold this game immediately after I beat it, which was like a month after it came out, and then I sold it for a good amount of money, and then I guess there was a sale on Microsoft Store, and I immediately bought it back for like $10. So it was like a good ass deal. So I was just like, I have to get it, and I'm gonna keep it sealed because I played it. I probably won't play it again. It's a great game, but I probably won't play it again. Next is Dishonored Game of the Year Edition. Great game, of course. And the last one is Brutal Legend, Tim Schafer game. Great game, even though I don't really care for, oh, this one actually has a bottom security sticker with EA logo on it. Look at that. That's like the only one that has a bottom security sticker. From this collection so far, at least. So yeah, that's it for 360. So, you know, let's move on to Xbox One. There's only 2 things for Xbox One. Everything else is stuff I'll probably open. Nothing really too rare on Xbox One right now, at least. Not saying any of the things I showed you on 360 are rare, but most of them aren't. But first thing is something I'm hoping will be rare in the future. This is Song of the Deep Collector's Edition, which comes with like a full book and a steel book of the game and stuff, and it's a nice little package. It's still sealed. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a hole in the seal right here. You can't see it. I don't even know I'm showing it. So there you go. That's that. And the last one is a game that I did have this collector's edition on PS4. I bought it for like $20 on PS4, and then I saw it was like selling really high for like $60 on Amazon, so I sold it immediately. And then I bought the Xbox One version of this for like $20. So still, I made like a $20 profit. If you do the math, you know, if I'm not confusing you. So I bought this one, and it came all damaged and stuff, but I didn't think it was worth even like complaining. This is Life is Strange limited edition on Xbox One. I think it still goes for around $30-40. I got it for 20, so I'm still doing okay with this. I don't think I'll open it only because there's no reason for me to open it because I beat the game, and if I want to play it again, I actually have it downloadable, so I can just play it straight from the Xbox. So anyway, Life is Strange, great game. One of my favorites of, when was it complete? Was it complete 2015 or maybe it was 2014? Was it 2014 this got completed? No, I think it was 2015 it completed the episodes. Yeah, so Life is Strange, great game. Made me sad. It made me sad towards the end. Alright, now let's go on to PS4, which is only a couple games. And I don't know, I got a couple of good things for here. I do have a PS2 game and PS3 games, but let's just do PS4 first. Now we'll go backwards with systems, so we'll do PS4, PS3, and then PS2. First thing I got is Retro City Rampage, which has the little seal there. Look at that. This is a reprint of Retro City Rampage on PS4, so this one does not go for that much. I don't even think the original goes for that much anymore, but this one still, you know, it's like I got it for 30 or 25 or something like that, and it goes for like $40-50. So, not bad. I'll keep it sealed. I actually have 2 copies of this. The other one's over there. Just trust me. I do. Next is MLB 14 The Show. I don't know why I bought this. I think I bought this for like $7 a couple years ago, and I just never opened it. It's not worth anything, so I'll never open it. So, you never know. Maybe it will. Oh, also, I have Retro City Rampage on DOS, too, which was a special thing that the Retro City Rampage guy put up for sale, so I bought that. That's not a PS4 game. I just thought might as well show that, you know, pretty close to when I showed the PS4 game. And the last thing is The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine expansion pack. What is it called though? Box? Expansion pack box, I guess. I don't know. Collector's edition, which comes with the Gwent cards. It comes with a code for the DLC and all that, and it is sealed. I also do have Hearts of Stone. That's what it's called, right? Hearts of Stone, which is the other DLC. But that one is not sealed. That one I opened. This one is sealed, though. So, yay. I got this one sealed. I'll keep it sealed. I don't know if it's worth anything, but I love Witcher 3 so much. I'll collect them. I love the Witcher series, even though I didn't play the first one. I heard the first one you really don't. It's like Mass Effect, where you really don't need to play the first one. Just play the second and third ones, and I definitely have done that. And it wasn't like I was confused or anything. You know, I was like, oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay. I've seen fantasy stuff before, so I was pretty quick on catching up with it. whatever. Anyway, let's do PS3. PS3. Nothing too great. Just a bunch of the, not classics. Well, some of these are classics. Some of these are games that just sold well. Some of these were disappointments. First one is a classic in my opinion. Infamous 2. Sealed. Great game. Made up for the first one. I actually didn't like the first one almost at all. Even though I liked some of the gameplay, I found it really frustrating. I didn't really like the story all that much. I'm going to say right here, I like Prototype 1 and 2 better than the first Infamous. But Infamous 2, I like better than Prototype 1 and 2. So, there you go. Infamous 2, I don't know why. It made me care for the characters. I loved the story. I thought it was great. It had a great ending. The good ending. You could choose either good or bad ending. The good ending is a great ending. The bad ending is, you know, a typical bad ending. You know exactly what it is before you even get there. Like, if you hear there's a bad ending you can choose from, you know exactly what it's going to be. And it's exactly what it's going to be. But the good ending is really well done. It really made me wish for a Infamous 3 so we could follow this character, Cole McGrath, again. But we got Infamous Second Son, which followed a much less interesting protagonist, which was just Troy Baker. It was just Troy Baker. It's just Troy Baker. He even looked like Troy Baker. It was just Troy Baker. But, you know, he's still likable, but not as interesting or likable. But, SOCOM 4, which is a piece of shit from what I've heard. Never played it, which is a... it's a shame that this isn't very good because I really do love the first couple of SOCOM games. I played the shit out of SOCOM 2, and I played the shit out of SOCOM 3 online. Those games were awesome, and I had PS2 online for only a little while, but I played the shit out of those games. And then when Halo 2 came out, it was done, boy. That was my jam. Next is Resistance 3, which I remember enjoying this for a little bit. Again, I pretty much played all these games, even if they're not, well, SOCOM 4 I didn't. But even if they're sealed, I still played them. I probably rented them or had a copy before, and then I bought it again sealed. This game's okay. It was good. It was good. I wouldn't say it's okay. It was good. It was good. It was solid. Solid game. Next is God of War Ascension, which was a solid game. Probably the weakest of the main series, if you count this as a main series game, which I do because it's on PS3. You know, I would even consider it weak compared to the portable games, the PSP games. It's probably the weakest God of War, actually. It has an amazing, like, beginning when you're fighting the harpies and you're fighting that giant thing that's, like, carrying you inside a building and stuff. It was really awesome. And then it became slow as fuck. You had to do this whole, like halfway through you had to do this whole puzzle where you had to move a bunch of these bridge things or something. And it was like a good hour of just doing that, and it was slow as shit. There was no big bosses until towards the end, and it got good. Troy Baker's in that also. I don't know. What is this? Medieval Moves, which is a move game. I never played it. And that's the PS3 game, so the only PS2 game I have, let's just go straight into it, that's sealed is Devil May Cry 2, which I got at a yard sale. And I don't even know if it's actually factory sealed because it doesn't have a factory sealed sticker on it. But I think the reason why it's not factory, like actually has the seal, is because it was a part of that the trilogy box set, which I think also had actual wrapping around that as well. It came in a box with the first, second, and third games. So I think that's why it doesn't have a seal on it, because it was already in a box that was also wrapped around. I don't know. That's I think why. So let's go on to the Nintendo stuff, which isn't too many. I have a Game Boy Advance game. I have a DS. I have a GameCube. I have a couple things. Let's do what came out first. I think GameCube came out before GBA, right? So let's do the GameCube game, which is a simple one. It's Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2005, I think. Got this for, it says $2. I think I got it for $1, actually. Yeah. It's a sealed game. Might as well add it to the collection. And the GBA game, I got at a Goodwill for, I think, like, it said $5, but it was actually $2.50 because I had it on sale. With the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is a messed up box, but it is sealed. So even has the Costco sticker still on it. So yeah, that's my only GBA game that's sealed, which is sad. This goes for like $15-20 sealed, so I got it for $2.50. Not bad. Add it to the collection. Alright, Alright, so now let's do DS, because that was the next thing that came out. After GBA is the DS. And first game is Fossil Fighters Champions, which is a Pokemon style game where you dig up fossils and then you, I guess you resurrect the dinosaurs and then you made them fight or something. I don't know. I don't know. I never played the series, and I've heard it's not a very good series, but from what I've also heard, it's popular enough to get sequels and sequels. I think a 3DS one just came out like a year ago. So it's kind of like, what's that new Yokai Watch? I was thinking, what's that new Pokemon? Yokai Watch. It's kind of like that, I guess. Except I think Yokai Watch is much more popular, but it's kind of like that, which is riding the coattails of Pokemon in a way. It's doing something different, just like Yokai Watch. I'll give it that. You know, you collect fossils, that's different. Next is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, or Ace Attorney Phoenix. No, it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, which is the third game in the Phoenix Wright series. And it's probably, I just want to see real quick, is that sealed? Because if it's sealed, then no, it's not sealed. Okay, I was gonna say, because I was thinking in my head, I think I have another sealed game in the Phoenix Wright series, but I don't. It wasn't sealed, sadly. Yeah, it's not. This is my favorite game in all the Phoenix Wright games. It has my favorite prosecutor, Godot. That's my boy right there, Godot. He likes his coffee. He speaks in like a, well, you don't ever hear him talk, but he has like this robot thing on his face, so I always assumed he like spoke kind of like robotic. And I don't know, it had some of my favorite cases in this. I love this game, I really do. It's probably my favorite Phoenix Wright, and if you know me, I'm a huge Phoenix Wright fan. I'm even struggling to get through that new Ace Attorney game that just came out. I don't call it Phoenix Wright anymore because I'm playing this new Ace Attorney, and I played the first case. It was really good, had Phoenix Wright in it, likable, love that guy. Been playing the games with that character for a long time. Loved it. Then I went to the second case, and I swear to God, the second case is so fucking long, and it's filled with characters I don't like. I don't care about Apollo Justice. I don't care about Athena, whatever. I don't care about whoever the hell else is in that. I don't care about Trudy or his fucking adopted daughter. I don't care. I just want Phoenix Wright, and I want Maya. My girl Maya. Aight? So fix that shit. Capcom. Alright, so anyway. Now 3DS games. First one is The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, or just Ocarina of Time, or Ocarina, whatever you want to say. 3D, which this is not the Greatest Hits edition. This is the regular version, which if I had this sealed a couple years ago, this would have been worth a lot of money, because this went up in price, like, not real quick, but out of nowhere, for like almost no reason. I think it maybe just went out of, I guess out of print maybe. That's why it went up in price. But it went up to like $70, $80 out of nowhere. I sold my original copy for like $90. I got like the high end of prices. And then I picked this up for $20. It was selling for Greatest Hits price, but it wasn't the Greatest Hits version. I don't think it's worth that much more. I think it's like worth 30 instead of 20, but yeah, I'll keep it sealed because I've played Ocarina of Time, whatever. And the next one is Zero Time Dilemma. The reason why I have not opened this is because I actually did a full playthrough of this, which most of you probably know about because it had tons of views. Go check it out if you haven't. This is the third game in the Zero Escape series, which I love. Love that series, and this is a great way to end it. And I played it on Steam, so that's why I didn't open this. I got this, and I got the watch that goes with it. So this is going to be staying sealed, boy. So we're almost done. So now let's just go on to, I only have PC games left. So let's get straight into it for PC games, which there's only 4 boxed PC games that I will never be opening, and there's no reason for me to, because these are old-ass PC games. I found all of these at a garage sale that someone was selling them. Big boxed PC games. They were selling it for like $1 each, so I picked up all the ones he had. The first one is Tornado Operation Desert Storm, which, again, I don't know how much these games are worth. They were trying to sell them for $1.99 at some store, but I'm sure they're worth more than that now. And this is sealed. It is bent up, though, so which you would expect from a old PC box. Next one is Crash and Burn, which is a PC game. This one is open, so really this one isn't technically sealed, even though it has the plastic. this top part's open. But I felt like might as well show it anyway, because when will I ever show this? I'll never do a PC game collection. Next is The Hive. This one is, I think, completely sealed. Yeah, this one's completely sealed. Again, same place was selling it for $1.99. I don't know what this game is. It looks like a space shooter. Yeah, I think it is. Look it up. And the last one is probably my favorite one of them all, because I've actually played this game. Tempest 2000. Yeah, Tempest. I love Tempest. I love Tempest. And I loved Robotron. I mean, they're not similar. I mean, no, they're not really similar. But you know, shoot a lot of stuff in it. One's a twin stick shooter. One's go around a circle and shoot the things in the circle. Yeah, you've played Tempest. You look up gameplay. You've played Tempest before. That's probably not the best way to explain it. You go around a circle and shoot things, but that's kind of what it is. It was one of the first games, I think Tempest Original was like one of the first games that had like a 3D environment kind of like that. It wasn't really 3D, but it made it look like it was 3D. I could be wrong about that though. But it was one of the first games I played that had like a 3D aspect to it, where it felt like I was actually moving down like a cylinder, pretty much. But anyway, there you go. That's my complete sealed collection of games that I will not be opening. There's plenty of other ones that are sealed that I will be opening, so that's why I'm not showing you that. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and of course, Merry Christmas. Also, if you watched all the way to the end of this, I will have my Q&A answer video. I should actually tag this to the beginning of this video for people that are wondering. I will have my Q&A answer portion probably either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm probably going to do it before Christmas. I might do it Saturday just as like a Christmas special thing. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.